Okay, here we are. Test, test, test. Gonna have to. I'm gonna have to adjust the mic because I don't know. I'm doing something that I don't normally do, which is to stream single monitor. So I'm trying not to block the view for myself. But yeah, hey, what's up, guys? I'm here for another game code. This time, I got on for the creator playtest for a game called 9 Rounds Rapid. I got a chance to play it yesterday very briefly just to kind of see how it is, how it meshes well, and if I could stream it too. I'm glad to say that I'm able to get it like tiny screen windowed, working pretty decently. So because of that, yeah, I think we'll have a let's say a fully functional stream. Just gonna move some stuff around. But yeah. So yeah, this is 9 Rounds Rapid. I'm gonna go ahead and basically just like reset my current play just to make sure that we're all good on that. I do need to make sure that my screen is good too. Okay, that's not what I meant. It is one of those games that's gonna end up like going in and out of audio when I change stuff. But I'm here. I still got the chat. If you haven't been here before, I've been having some camera problems, so occasionally I'll wave to the camera just to make sure to do a camera check, basically. But yeah, so this is like a game that's definitely in like my style. It's got like it's got good good visuals, of course, is important. It's isometric. I really like those types of games. That perspective has been featured in a lot of my favorite games. So I'm just so happy to play another isometric game. And yeah, I saw it, and the art style looks really cool. The gameplay looked enticing and like stuff that's up my alley. So it might not be like anything you've seen before, but yeah, they're running a creator playtest, and the developer, publisher, Southwesterly Games provided this channel with a code, so I want to go ahead and play it for you guys for a little bit for the stream. Apologize ahead of time if there's any technical difficulties or anything. I try my best here. So let's take away. And let me know if the audio starts to needs some adjustment. I have a feeling it might be. This is a pretty loud game. A lot of action. Okay, so the public alpha / playtest, it gives you like I think 2 levels, if I'm not mistaken. Before we get into the tutorial, I'm just gonna double check. I'm just gonna double check what I'm allowed to do. Okay, and also this is available as a couch co-op too. So when this comes out as a full game, yeah, you would be able to do this in co-op as well. But I only have one person here, so I'm gonna do the single player. I'm also not sure if the co-op is available yet, but it might be. Let's take a look real quick. Okay, I don't see any rules about how far I can go into the demo, so that's pretty cool. It's actually nice when the developers do that, because we can just freely play. Typical control scheme, WASD to move. You're aiming, essentially. You're looking around with your character with the mouse. Yeah. And as you can see, obviously, you could do controller as well. What's important for me is going to be inventory, time manipulation, grenade right out the gate. But I'm assuming that they're going to teach us that. We have a dash. I'm the type of gamer that likes to go out a little bit. So we're going to ignore for a tiny bit. It's got good scale. Like, we're all far out. I'm streaming this too, running it through OBS, and there's not really any delay or lag on my end. It's just kind of nice. I get that sometimes when I stream from the PS5, so that's good. It's like we have a character interaction. I love the little robot head guy. It just reminds me of Reboot, design-wise. And overall, the, like... Obviously, the texture and the world is, like, black and white, but it's cool that there's still a really good amount of color to the game. It makes it, like, very gritty, but, like, poppy. So, choose your weapon. You made it down in one piece. Well done. The general has sent 3 weapons down with you. Walk up to one and pick one, basically. Yep. Shotgun, SMG. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, that might be a little bit loud. Let me get the volume control over here. God, it's been a minute since I streamed on the PC. So let me do like a cool 60. Okay, I think that should fix it. Perfect. We got a lot of windows running. Okay, cool. All right. I think that's better. Laser, SMG, and shotgun. I actually really like the shotgun. I don't know if that's the point of this game, because I kind of just jumped into this, spent a long day, but the game has a very rhythmic feel, especially when you're shooting, especially when you're using the shotgun. I believe we get to pick up the shotgun in a second too, but I like to start with SMG. Oh, we got a shop too. Press C to teleport. Okay. Shop. Well, I'm not gonna bother with that yet. Yeah, it's a very flowy game. I think, though, this is also one of those games that puts itself out there as being hard. You just swapped a new type, grenade type. Like, you will be dying quite a bit. I think with this game, it's like if I saw this at like Play NYC or like a gaming convention like PAX or something, I would be like, damn, I gotta sit down and play this. And that's how I felt when I saw it online. I'm like, I need to take a look because this seems like it's absolutely my cup of tea. And the music is so good too. I do hope I'm not gonna get any copy skis on the YouTube. I might be wrong, but it seems like the ammo is unlimited. Ooh, damn, the grenade does so much damage. Okay, I haven't tried the laser yet, so I don't know what I'm in for here. Careful of the pistons. They are activated by stepping over those glowing red floors. They hurt enemies too. Okay. Let's see what they do. Oh. Laser is kind of deceptive. It makes me think that I'm getting hit too. Because the laser ricochets. Let's see. Looks like I got an upgrade. That's good. Oh, you see that? That looks like it's now shrunk down my bullet size. Haven't been able to get one of those to kill him. That's not bad. VD, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Risk it all for rare upgrades. Okay, so there's kind of like on the, you know, roguelike, maybe a roguelite variety. You know, you're going to be presented with different paths and options. Ooh, I like that. It zoomed in for me. I need it to stay like this. Oh, I clicked out. Sorry. I clicked out and I died. That's fine. We'll try it again. I'm not sure if it starts you over, like from scratch, like most, you know, kind of roguelike types of games will do, or permadeath games will do. But I think we are back to square one. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I just see a lot of potential in this game. I think this could be one of those cool games in a genre for me where I felt like I was seeing many of them, but now, you know, when I get that one that's like really unique, that checks off a lot of stuff, that has cool art and visuals and soundtracks, it's almost like playing a roguelike again for the first time. It's like that would be the equivalent of the feeling. So I think that could be this here. Once again, the game isn't available yet. This is just a playtest. I'm assuming it'd be coming out soon, but right now this is a playtest that's only got, I believe, 2 levels, so, you know, we will have to see more. For now, though, I definitely am enjoying what I'm seeing. Can I shoot this? No, I can't. But seriously, I gotta get the shotgun to show you guys. Like, once I picked out the shotgun and I start to fire it, it was like, damn, this kind of almost sounds like a rhythm game now or something. Like, it was giving me very strong vibes of, you know, Crypta, like the Necrodancer or something like that. Just because it felt like every shotgun blast was, like, cooked into the song. Even though it wasn't. I don't, this isn't really a rhythm game from what I could tell. But they definitely got the audio down good. Okay. Yeah, we're also seeing some of that variety too, because this now looks a little bit different than the first time I played before I died. There it is, the shotgun. Okay. So I'm stuck here and I have to kill whatever this thing is whenever it decides to show up. There it is. We're here. Oh, the sound gun, the sound the shotgun makes is just so satisfying. It's got like a punch to it. It's not just a shotgun blast, it's like a punch. Whew. Okay, so now we have shotgun, SMG. From what I can tell, the ammo is unlimited, which isn't always the case for something like this. We do also have other abilities too. So there's Q, which I guess creates you a little wall, chest high wall. We have R. I'm not really sure what that does. And F. Oh, F summons somewhat of like a attack as well. Alright, I gotta find a way out of here. Apologies there. I thought this game would be different with the audio, like not freeze, not turning off when you exit out of the window, but it clearly does that too. I think the game keeps going though. So if random stuff starts happening with the stream, that's what's going on. Reflex scope and overclocked actuator. I would imagine that those are automatically applied. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, I think it is because this feels way faster. I'm gonna take the laser, but I don't think I like it that much. Nice. I can tell that later on this is definitely going to get very intense. I want to kill something with one of these traps. Ooh, grenade launcher. Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely like the shotgun, the rocket launcher. Shotgun again. It's important that the cursor kind of tells you what you've got. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm only limited to, or I'm limited to only 2 slots. So right now, unfortunately, I only have shotgun and rocket. They're both good, but I want at least one of the SMGs. Looks like you could come back to it later, though, so I'll pick it up. Boy, did you ever want to play, like, the Helldivers 1 style gameplay with a Jet Set Radio soundtrack? Or, like, Jet Set Radio adjacent soundtrack? Like, damn. Oops. With a very punishing gameplay, might I add. Okay, that had to have killed something. Ooh. Very nice. I feel like the menu is a little bit small, but that could be just because I'm, for the stream, I have in like a mini window. The shotgun has like a bit of pushback on the player, so I'm gonna use it to fire backwards to sort of like a speed runner, go forward faster. Alucard's backstep. Hey, demon. This is 9 rounds rapid. I'm in on the creator playtest for this one, thanks to the developer slash publisher. And this is an isometric game, top down. I guess this would be somewhat of a twin stick shooter, I think. Definitely don't need another grenade launcher. But yeah, this thing is pretty dope so far. Also, Paul, now that you've joined us, how's the audio? I feel like it might still be a little loud. And I think next week I'm gonna only do one stream, since we've been kind of on a streak of 2 streams per week. But in the mix, but it's fine. Okay. Let's see if I could adjust that. So with this game, there we go. With this game, you have to like hit apply before you exit. It doesn't automatically apply the tuning. Yeah. Not every game does that. But yeah, so you get level 1, level 2 for now. And it seems to be about 20-ish minutes per level. Okay, so I already have the shotgun. I don't need that. It's about right. Now it's kind of quiet, but it's fine. Yeah. I mean, I want the, the game to be a little bit easier to hear with the audio. I want you guys to hear the like depth of the shotgun sound effect. I feel like they put like ages into this shotgun sound effect and needs to be shown off. Okay, so I got the SMG back. Seems like I have several shotguns. All right. So it looks like it's just 2 weapons that you get to choose from. So now I lost the rocket launcher, which I'm all right with that. I always want like a rapid fire thing in these types of games, especially here now because I have the chest high wall, so I can just peek out a little bit. Oh, being able to like summon all sorts of stuff is pretty dope. I guess so. If anyone plays like Diablo games, this also kind of ends up feeling like that, not just because of the top-down, perspective, but it's also because a lot of your abilities are like on cooldowns and stuff, and you're just running through these branching paths, fighting different waves of enemies. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And that actually works perfectly for me too, because I loved playing Diablo. Didn't play too much of it, but I loved the time I spent with that. So, Diablo, but in space with guns and like a indie sleaze soundtrack. We got some cheeseburger playing in the background. Yeah, I'm actually very impressed with the audio. Press E to interact. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Also, how is the gameplay video coming through? Does it look pretty smooth? I'm assuming some of it might be lost in translation for the stream, but what I'm looking at is just so buttery smooth. And again, not to mention, I'm just like in love with this visual style. Swap to new grenade type. I'll hold this for now. Looks fine. Stream compression always kills the finest details. Yeah. Yeah, except I'm assuming your friend gets the privilege of this, but like top streamers also, I feel like their streams get better compression options. I might just be wrong, but sometimes when you see those streams with like massive chats, it does look like the video is a little bit better. if you, being a content creator, it kind of feels like you can find YouTube videos that will explain to you how to get better compression for stream or for YouTube, but it's just like I don't know. You do it and you maybe don't really feel a difference, or maybe you see a difference potentially. I follow this one this one Twitch stream that, oh man, he actually like always drew attention to the fact that he was streaming in 4K, and you could like change the quality setting in Twitch to 4K. But I think it was just kind of like a technicality. Like he was outputting it, but Twitch wasn't going to be able to put that out. I don't know why we haven't gotten like global 4K streaming yet. Probably bandwidth. Same reason we don't have global, or we don't have VODs anymore. Okay, I'm gonna try level 1 again. Died there. Things got a bit hairy. I definitely need to refamiliarize myself with the options. So Q is the shield, shift is the grenade, R, I'm not using that enough. It's some kind of thing, and then there's F, which is like a somewhat of an explosion. But yeah, I encourage you guys to check this out. Go wishlist this on Steam if you like what you see. Again, I'm not aware of any release date because of its, you know, being in the playtest stage right now, but I'm definitely keeping this on my radar and looking forward to the full launch. And I would even say you guys can expect there to be more streams of this too. I'm down to do this in the future. I think maybe I'm even like if I end up getting more codes, honestly, I might just do like a stream where I kind of jump around between the different games, because this is now the second one I've gotten. At some point maybe I'll get more. Oh, sorry about that. I opted for one screen streaming, so sometimes that'll happen. You know, I should probably also hook up the controller, see how it runs on controller. I've played a lot of these types of games on controller in the past, so I should be good for it. No worries with the controller, like we were talking about with Battlefield yesterday, or 2 days ago. Okay, I don't have anything else, so I might as well take the laser, but I don't like it. It's a little weird. Ricochet is cool, but just not feeling it as much as the SMG. This looks like a twin-stick shooter made for controller. Yeah, but keyboard's not bad. I mean, you can't beat the speed and precision of keyboard. I think since I have this for Steam, I'm probably going to be playing this on the mouse and keyboard. But then again, if I play it on my if this ends up being Steam Deck compatible, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, I wouldn't be against trying this out with like that with the Steam Deck. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. The laser will bounce off of one enemy, still have like potency, and it'll kill the next enemy. That's good. I like that. We find that useful here. Each type of game has its place. Twin-stick shooters are arcade console. They're made for the joystick, D-pad, FPS, and PC games, period. Our PC games, period. Weird controller like a Wii for aiming. Oh, you mean like Resident Evil or something? Well, that wouldn't be a first-person shooter, but you know what I mean. Red Steel was a good FPS game on the Wii. Oh, I love Red Steel. I don't remember if they Wait, no, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they had a sequel for it. I don't remember if I played it. I maybe even streamed it, like, a million years ago, back when I was streaming, like, all the time. But, yeah, I think... I'm pretty sure I played the sequel to Red Steel. But, yeah, that was a good one. Oh, I forgot about that. Be mindful where you step. 1-inch joystick. Should I switch to the rocket from the laser? Yes. Waiting on the shotgun, but I'll take the rocket. Now, with this, I'm assuming over time you can expand your, you know, abilities and skills and characteristics and stuff for the character. So, I'm imagining later you'll be able to have more than just 2 weapons, which is, you know, ideal. Alright, this looks like one of those risk it sections or whatever. I did not do well on this last time. Oh god. I think we have to protect that shell in the middle. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, sweet. Okay, so now I have 3 weapons. That's good. Not being... I placed it on top of the enemy. Not being a PC gamer most of my life, I also sometimes get confused with like where the F key is or where the Q key is or something like that. So there you go. That's where I gotta put my stuff. Usually they map it Q, E, R, F because it's right around where you're holding your, you know, your movement hand all the time for the WASD keys, and I tend to get confused with that. More comfortable with controller, but you know, if I played this probably for like more than once or a session of like a couple hours, I'd obviously get used to it. Okay. kind of want the shotgun, but I think I'm doing pretty good. Shotgun's been feeling a little bit weak for me compared to like the rocket launcher, grenade launcher. Play games like this with the mouse. It's not the end of the world, but controller is better. Another rocket. Oh. Uh-oh. It crashed. Well, this would be a good time to remind everyone to hydrate. Check out my socials. I'm gonna go ahead and link the game as well, because I forgot to do that. Let me take a look at it. Boom, there you go. If you guys want to check out more about it, bam. I'm gonna pin the link too, just like I did the last time I showed off the game. But yeah, that was pretty good. Gonna go get a drink of water real quick. The yeah, the game crashed, but all I played so far was just level 1. So this would be a good time to try out level 2. Let's see what happens. I know where you're going, Paul. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You know my thoughts on that. Let me go to level 2. Level 2's beginning. Let's see what level 2 is like. Pick a weapon. SNG, pincer, and sword. Alright, so we haven't seen the sword yet. This will be good. Valor system. The crosshair's red meter shows your valor level. Valor weapons are marked by the distinct V. And I could not catch the third thing because it disappeared. But that's cool. Now we got sword gameplay. So now this is definitely giving me Diablo vibes again, because I'm able to pick my playstyle a little bit. You want guns? You got guns. You want swords? Go swords. Ooh. Sword, a little bit hard there. Looks like they're shielded. Oh. Paul, I'll have to connect you with George C. I'll have to connect you with George C so he can make liveries for the cars that you make. Let me try this other weapon. Maybe it'll be better for that scenario. Okay, that's pretty good. Ooh. This one will be interesting. You have to like shoot. You have to push to shoot, and you can also hold to make it more stronger, I'm guessing. Next update. This one is just absolute fundamentals of car making. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm also gonna take the laser too. Oh my god, I'm absolutely getting wrecked. I felt like I got stuck in the wall there for a second. Okay. Okay, I'm having some issues personally with this game. I'm gonna try level 2 one more time. It seems like it might be a little bit less stable. I'm still here, by the way, on camera, so that hasn't gone away. Reset settings, level 1. I'm assuming this just is level 1, but you never know. Okay, yeah, so level 1 starts from here. Back to SMG. Okay, we got upgrades. We got special upgrades. Okay, so we don't have upgrades yet. Again, it's an early playtest. But it would definitely be helpful to maybe upgrade, like, running speed. You know, give you... It'd be cool if there's, like, a second function you could get with each gun. You know, because sometimes I'm feeling like... I have some of these passive ability or these cooldown abilities that I'm waiting for. But it's like, what if I could press another button and then my SMG fires like a slightly different way? There's definitely a lot that could be done. I think I'm fine with what I got. Don't panic. Don't panic. Should be a little sound effect that comes up with that, or maybe like a voice that says it. I don't know if the plan is to have like full voice acting for this, but it would be good too. And the funny thing is I do have to panic. Because my god, these sections are a little bit much. In the future though, when I'm not gonna be streaming this game, when I'm playing on my own time, I'm gonna have this full screen so I could see everything a little bit better. Right now that's holding me a little bit back. Dying a lot is also holding me back, but again, I think this game is gonna be one of those that tries to be on the harder side. Oh, back to the shop. Yes, cheese 'em. I missed something, but I'm not sure what. I think also... Oh, I died. I think also when you're going down, they should show you, like, more... They should give you, like, a bigger distance for the camera. Because I don't really get to... Like, some games like this do it this way, that when you're pointing up, the camera kind of pans up a little bit, and when you're pointing down, the camera pans down. Basically, the camera shifts out in the direction you're looking just a little bit. Because, you know, you obviously want to see what's going on. Okay, let's just skip to level 1. Yes. Yes, I am sure. I guess I'll do laser. Laser feels like if you upgrade it enough, it might be one of those, it makes it too easy kind of weapons. But yeah, that's oftentimes how laser guided weapons are. Oh man. Get some health. Yeah, it helps if the camera gets ahead of you, but it's hard to balance the visibility with the wild swinging of the camera. The game can be dizzying if the camera anticipates you too much. Yeah, that's actually, after I said that, that's kind of what I was thinking too. But maybe what it does is it slowly adjusts, so it's not like instant, so it doesn't give people like headaches. I'm not sure. I mean, that's one of those things that I think as a game developer, you can just look to what other games in this style do. And, you know, there's no harm in just copying what they're doing because, you know, it's already been like perfected. It doesn't need to be, you know, it's basically like it should be standard, and that's going to be a good thing, as opposed to like, oh well, you just took it from a different game. It's like, no, this is a benefit. Yeah, I know it's not the point of a shotgun, but... oh, that's cool. So the reloading is in the cursor, and it's automatic. You don't have to push a button. I like that. That's really cool. But yeah, I know it's not the point of a shotgun, but I would rather have... Or I would prefer to have a little bit more range with it. Just because I feel like I have to get so close and risk getting hurt, taking damage. Now, that being said, the alternative could be that the shotgun could just do a little bit more damage, so I could get kills with it quicker. But that might again come down to just it needs to have when the store is ready for updates. Yeah, but I really like this cursor thing. The cursor ammo indicator is dope, and it reminds me a little bit of Dead Space, where in Dead Space the Isaac's suit, the back of the suit had a little light on it, and that gave you an indicator of what, you know, what health he was at. I like that. I think that's really good, and it's really good, like, micro integration of a game hub, and, you know, important information for the player. It's like very unique and interesting ways. Now, granted, I don't play a lot of shooters, so you guys probably have seen that in other things. You've probably seen that in other shooter games, but I don't always play them, so It's a little bit new to me. I'm pretty sure Battlefield doesn't do that. The dash is cool too. I want it to be less cooldown, but since we can't upgrade, that's probably why it's the way it is now. It'd be cooler to just do more or have increased movement speed. And yeah, it's an interesting thing with the perspective. It almost looks like the perspective is supposed to be focusing the player a little bit more up than down. Although right now we're kind of about even, but it looks like it's like slightly angled. And I think that might be what I ran into earlier when I tried to attack an enemy to the low side. Alright, we're gonna do another one of these don't panic sections. Oh, watch, he's gonna spawn next to me. I'm calling it right now. Oh, that's the protection point? Nope. There's no protection point, looks like. It's just enemies. Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Oh, God, I can't believe I made that. Oh, man. Damn. Ooh, behind you. Ooh, that would have been perfect to activate that. I see, okay. Yeah. I thought that the SMG didn't have the ammo indicator in the crosshair, but it actually does. I just wasn't paying attention, and once it kept running out, so I needed the guy to reload. Reload! I gotta bring sound effects back for the stream. And I gotta put that in there. It's one of my favorite sound effects of all time. How do you guys feel? Do you want me to put sound effects back into the stream? I know VD's answer already, so he doesn't get to vote. But I think I might have to put in a stipulation that VD isn't allowed to use sound effects. Or he's got like a special cooldown. Only one sound effect per stream. Per month. Okay. Health first. Oh, I did that the exact same way last time. That I took it before I needed it. Reload! Long barrel. Works with basic weapons. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, there's also a space button. I see. Oh, so you get a whole second set of stuff. Let's see what this does. You get to slow down time. Wow, you get to slow down time for a while. Q doesn't seem to do anything. R just pauses the time? Wow. And what does F do? Time rewind. Oh, we get to Prince of Persia this a little bit. That's cool. That might get me out of some of those hairy situations, and I appreciate that. Nice. Have fun with that. I won't be hopping on that for anytime soon. But we'll see what happens. I wonder if I can dash through enemy projectiles. That would definitely be welcome. Don't need the health right now. Could use a little bit of armor. Okay, so I thought that those were boomerangs, but it's play. It's like the play button, pause button, rewind button, that kind of stuff. Drop ship. Okay, so we're gonna have to protect something. And I am going to just pause the time. Oh, no, you cannot. The cooldown on grenades is sick. It's just like pop, 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 pop. That is really good. Overstacked mag. Works with basic weapons. Now I'm wondering, do I then have to go into the shop to upgrade that? It doesn't really tell me, but yeah. Okay, so unfortunately the time pause also hits you, and it looks like it's based on that meter on the side. So in addition to attacking with regular weapons, attacking with special abilities, they also give you the option to like mess with the time in this game. This game is like pretty expensive. Like with a good amount of options. And again, this is just a playtest. It's only goes up from here. So I again recommend everybody check out the pinned chat in Twitch for more information about this. Don't need that. I keep not needing the health. Okay. Oh, that means people are gonna try to recreate Simpsons Road Rage or Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh, I love it. Basic stabilizer. Rare works with SMG. There's a way to get rid of those hovery guys. Okay, and I think with each kill, you're also increasing the time meter, which is really cool. So I guess if you're in a pinch and you could really use like some additional time slowdown or whatever, you know, just like take out one of the enemies and it'll give you more slowdown juice. Oh, that's interesting. Suddenly the time went down really, really fast. Hit a bit of a dead end there. Nice. Okay. What I don't like about this is the enemy is already on you, so you have to like dip out. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I completely ran out. Never mind then, because I would have had enough kills, I think. Oh, okay, no, kills do still get you. They still get you for the slowdown meter, but it's not as much as you think. So definitely use it wisely. I don't know why all of a sudden the pause just went like super. Like, it's very greedy now with how much meter it uses. Okay, well, anyway. It's good to learn the game that you're playing. It helps. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that rewinds the time. Okay, so time rewind just moves them backwards. That's good. Little bit weird, not what I was expecting, but that's still good because it like pushes them away from you. Since a lot of these baddies tend to swarm you. Okay, I need to seriously watch my health there. Oh, you could probably also use it. You could probably also use it to get them to move into this after you stepped over it. The only thing is, I will say it's a little bit weird having to switch with the space. That's why I think maybe this will actually end up being a controller game for me, more so than you know, mouse and keys. Ooh, full reheal, nice. I don't see why they wouldn't trigger the foot pads. Like, something is still walking over it. I think that would be cool because if you're next to the if they're next to the player, you know, it could potentially screw the player up, adding a little bit to the challenge. Granted, then it would also damage them, so maybe there'd be some way when it doesn't, it only damages the person that's not being stepped on. Nah, it's okay. It's fine the way it is. I'm just being nitpicky. Oh yeah, that's right. You can also take a look at the map too. Oh, that's interesting. Can I? Yes, I can. Wow. Okay. Wow. What does this remind me of? I think it was Donkey Kong Bonanza, where the menu is just the whole game world but shrunk down. That's very ambitious. That has a tendency to kind of like cause lag. So, but still cool to see. I like the concept. I guess you could just play the whole game in that if you wanted to. Something's missing because I'm supposed to be able to advance. This is like something I really feel like the company should reach out to Devolver and see if they would want to get on board as like a publisher or co-publisher, because this completely seems up Devolver's bag. You have like the, you know, action, fast-paced, violent, very unique visuals. You have like the awesome indie soundtrack. Yeah, this is like shaping up to be something really, really cool. Now, while I'm kind of glazing the game here a bit, I also gotta say I don't know where to go. Oh, let me get this guy. Maybe that was the last thing I needed. I hear more enemies. Okay, there we go. Cool. So I guess you do have to kill all the enemies on the floor in order to advance. I'm gonna save Space Rewind for when it gets a little bit dicier. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, it's getting dicey. I mean... just need more health. Ooh. Okay, that was pointless. Got a little bit of health back. No, this is where I came from, I think. Think so. Oh, there you go. Ooh, get a little bit of a different angle there. I see. So the reason they showed us the shop, was because... Ooh, I shouldn't do that. The reason they showed us the shop was to give us a chance to level up. Let's play the first level boss fight. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, full heal, that's good. Ah, damn it. I also exit. If you guys saw, I kind of like twitched for a second. I shrunk my screen while I was fighting. Just because I'm playing on windowed, but whew, that's pretty intense. I want to do that one more time. I'd like to try the boss. I like to try the boss at least once more. How long have I been streaming for? We're at... Okay, yeah, that should be good. We do like one more, and then I'll play level 2 for a second also. So check out the shop. It's interesting that the shop gives you like free stuff. Recommend coming here on your first playthrough. But yeah, the playtest only has the 2 demos, so we'll kind of go as far as we go here. But I'll try this one. I'll try to get to the boss one more time and hopefully win this time. And then I'll make another attempt at level 2 again, just for a minute. And it just occurred to me, it's possible that this isn't a roguelike, or at least it's not like procedurally generated type of roguelike, because it might be a little hard for them to, you know, procedurally generate something like this. The environments are pretty dynamic with all this different stuff going on. So I feel like if you did procedural generation with this, it might end up kind of making the level layout have a little bit like a feeling of like no rhyme nor reason to it, and they'd want to avoid that. Okay, we already got ours. The teleport is so smooth too. I like that. It's probably just another section of this game world that's already loaded. But yeah. Shotgun. Cool if there was, I thought this was like arrows pointing at it. I'm like, it'd be cool if there's some like breakable wall sections to reveal like a hidden item, wall meat or something. Oh god, that is so good. That is like so much better than the shotgun. That's unbelievable. It's shotgun, but with more range. But also you have to do, you know, the whole accuracy thing. Yeah, and after you finish going through all of your ammo, you're also like continuously hearing the sound effect. That sound effect is actually the character reloading, which is pretty cool. I think I'm actually good on everything, though I am now coming around a little bit when it comes to the laser. It's just pretty good for like big groups of enemies, but I'll hold on to the shotgun. In this game, they should call it a shotgun or something. A space gun. I'll hold on to that for the time being. Still don't know how to kill that. If you can. Man, I've been having some serious... I mentioned this last time. I've been having some serious FOMO. I found like an okay deal on a physical copy of Story of Seasons Wonderful Life on the PS5. And it's like, even though I already have it on the Switch... and I've had it for a while, and I've never played it, despite buying it ages ago on a different deal. I'm now like, man, I kind of want it for PS5 also. I kind of want to go back now for it, but It happens. I'm more mad about Battlefield 6 because I'm actually playing that and streaming it, and I could have gotten it for $10 less if I just knew it was there. It sucks when there's like a cool spot for you to check out, but you gotta go out like an hour or so out of your way to get there. Otherwise, you know, you could just go there like daily or something. We all have those places. Oh. Oh, there. Alright, do your worst. Go, Oh god, anything but the big guys. Ooh. Will I be able to get up to the boss? That is the question. Ooh, nice. I feel like those health pickups are a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes they don't give you a lot, and then other times they'll like fill you up. I can't distinguish though if there's like a difference between the, you know, the actual pickup itself, like to show you it's full or, you know, partial. Ooh. Also, I just realized since the goal is to get to that final boss, I'm gonna actually save all of my my time meter for the final boss section. But wait, hold on, no, wait, never mind. I don't think it worked. I don't know if you can. I want to say I tried and it was like, nope. Seriously, this soundtrack is so cool. I don't know where they sourced the music, what was their process, but it like has no business being this awesome. Ooh. Now, if I'm gonna really get into it with this game, I'm gonna have to get better at this genre. I think I'm doing okay, but I need work. I think I need to prep for this by playing like some other twin stick shooters and just like again used to the whole flow of this. Get like a Sylvester Stallone style practice session in. I said Sylvester Stallone. What I meant to say was Rocky. Don't panic. Yeah, I panicked last time. Actually, here it would be very useful to just throw this out. Yeah. At least let me just get the one to make sure I survive this. No! Oh, man. That's such a bummer. Okay. Well, I guess in that sense, I'm gonna take a quick break. Let the music play though, because I have some audio. Look, this is what I did with my keyboard because I keep jumping back out of this game on accident. But yeah, I'm gonna take a short break, so don't go anywhere. Just gonna go stretch my legs and use the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, I lost my water somewhere. There it is. There we go. That's unfortunate that keeps happening. But I'm also having some, like... I mean, I'm not having issues. Just the setup has kind of been bugging me because I'm doing it in Windows, so I can do everything on one screen and all that stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to plug in my controller. And instead, I'm going to see... I'm going to do another attempt to fight Boss 1 and hopefully win. But it'll be all on controller, and then if I can make that work, I'll also try and attack level 2. But yeah, the game is really fun. The game is called 9 Rounds Rapid. It's a pretty interesting title for a game. Piqued my interest, and I'm glad I got a chance to playtest it as part of their creator playtest program. I'm just gonna real quick drop the link in our YouTube chat as well, because I get the code. It's funny, I get the codes for my Twitch streams, not my YouTube channel, but I actually dual stream, so it's technically going streamed on. It gets streamed on YouTube. Most people follow me for Twitch though, so there is that. But yeah, we got the code. Everything is good. Code is also, I mean, code. The link is also pinned in Twitch. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna try to get back to this and see if I can get the first boss down. That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna go a little bigger screen too. There we go. Okay. So let's see how this is. All right. So unlike with mouse and keyboard, you could kind of put and I like this better. You could kind of put it anywhere. You could put it all across the screen. When you do a game like this with just controller, it's kind of fixed to a certain distance from the player character. So it's just worth noting. Okay, one. How's that? And you'll probably see me doing this more often. Okay, that's what that was. And B. Oh, B is the dash. Okay, well, I'd have to reconfigure that, but we're not going to do that right now. Yeah. Time manipulation is space. Time manipulation is Y. Ability to grenade. Swap weapon. Okay. Alright, perfect. So I am gonna need a minute. Oh, okay, so I do get to do some stat stuff, I guess. Selected events for the detailed descriptions. Hack. Orbital drop. Oh, we get to see all the guns. So there's a shotgun, SMG, laser, rocket, I think launcher, pincer, and the sword we've all seen. I've not used the LMG yet, but those are the weapons that are at least available now. They give you some stats here, which is pretty cool. But it doesn't look like I can upgrade anything. Oh, you get invisibility too at some point. Okay. I think I'm all set on the controls. I think we should be good. We'll see. This might be harder for me because I'm switching to a different control scheme. Nice and easy. Let's start with the LMG. One downside to using controllers, you have to stop. You have to basically stop moving or use your right stick. You're definitely not going to be able to aim and change the weapon. That's for sure. And I died already. Key to skip. Go ahead and set it to level 1. trying again. Oh yeah, now we're cruising. Yeah, I find it interesting that the shop gives you all of this stuff to mess around with. So yeah, I'm now not sure if I'm coming up against anything down there. Potentially putting the player in a dangerous situation. So when you're trying to go downwards, the camera is just tilted in the wrong direction. Maybe there's some way to like shift it, you know, 90 degrees. Sometimes games like this, from this perspective, give you that option. But at this time, I don't know. Oh, where's my grenade? That's interesting. I thought they were limitless. I see. Okay. There is ammo for the grenades. I love getting the shotgun, and it's like, I already have something better than the shotgun. Rocket's pretty good too, but I think I'm limited to 3. Okay, I'm actually going to switch the rocket. That one, yeah. I mean, that might be the launcher. I'm going to switch to this. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. And I still have the shotgun and the LMG. I think this is my favorite setup. I think that's my favorite setup of weapons. The jaws on that thing were reminding me of Zoids. Alright, I don't know if I'm ready for this, but we'll try it. Oh, that's cool. So you do still get it while you're in the slow-mo. So you could kind of replenish it as you go. But it just, you got to be mindful that you're not replenishing a whole lot with each kill. That's 6 minutes, so I think I'm like a third of the way to the boss. All things considered. I kind of don't want to do another one of those. I think they're optional, so I'm just going to kill what's already there. This thing just reminds me of Zoids. It's so funny. Frickin' Liger over here. I want the developer to see this and be like, oh yeah, no, that's what I was going for. How sick would that be? Yes. Like I said, sometimes I get confused with button placement, even on controller. Oh damn, I don't like that. I don't like that stage hazard, but that's my fault. I should have known that. Okay, I was already here. You could seriously play the game like this all the way through if you wanted to. How funny is that? Nice, and you actually see the whole traps too. It's down, it's down. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I think you're switching abilities. I don't really want to do that. Would be cool to see the other abilities, but let me just focus on getting to boss. There we go. Progress. Well, he spawned right on me and he got blasted. So I started blasting. Oh, brother. Everything's coming up Millhouse on this one. Big enemies, big waves. Oh, speaking of big enemies. There's something to the south, too. Oh, that should have gotten him a little bit. Nice. Okay. Alright, I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of that, though. Probably don't want to go that way. More! More! No! This would be a great time for rewind. Oh, that's cool. That blocked some of the projectiles, actually. That's nice. We like that. Oh, wow. This guy throwing like a split curveball at me. It's not cool. Ooh. Now, you don't want to start shooting too early, because you're actually depleting your... You're actually depleting your ammo before you actually get to do damage to them, so you don't want that. I guess I'm in a weird habit with that for some reason, because I do it like every time. I'm gonna skip the laser for now. Might be a mistake. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mentioned it before. I'm not sure if this is going to be compatible with the Steam Deck. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but if it is going to be compatible with the Steam Deck, this was like a perfect game. Because it's just like so much more visually, you know, fleshed out than a lot of twin stick shooters. And I think a handheld console is just perfect, absolutely perfect for a twin stick shooter. Oh no. Kind of like trading here. I keep going into like these optional sections. Just in case I have some health. No. Okay, I'm full on health, which is nice. But could use some armor. Yeah, every little like walled off section leads to another one. So I'm in a very interesting spot in the game. Feels like I'm doing some kind of horde mode, which would be pretty cool for this too, to throw in a horde mode or like a free explorer or challenge mode, whatever, target practice. Oof. Now that is a lot of enemies to fight at once. Can't really see too well beyond the screen, so I might be just shooting for nothing. Ah, I remember this section. We don't need all that. Now, I can tell that after a while of playing this game and unlocking enough stuff, the right player is going to be able to figure out like super optimal ways to just clear enemies and get through all this stuff really, really fast. Because some combinations of like passive cooldown side abilities and different weapons are having like much faster, you know, they're cutting down enemies a lot faster. This is sort of like a, you know, a stream, like a almost like a first impression of this, I guess. Even though this isn't really my first impression because I played a little bit of it off stream before this started. Ooh. But yeah. You're not gonna see any crazy strats just yet. I really hope I could get to the boss again and then beat them too. Oh crap. Yeah, that left bumper ability, I need to use that more often. Thing seems to clear him out right quick. Also, I just noticed I've only been using the current weapon. I think it's the rocket, even though I love the SMG also. Okay, there's something that has to be cleared out before we can get there. I think I know where though. But yeah, the game is called 9 Rounds Rapid, and we're playing it for the creator playtest. Let me zoom out real quick. Okay. This might do it. I saw another health bar, so there's definitely another enemy within the vicinity, but maybe this will do the trick. I know there's a second entrance up here. Okay, we're not ready yet. Okay, I see it. We left it down here. There, I think that would have opened it. Oops. Nope, still not. Unless it's just in the overworld that it's like, in the map it's like that. No, okay. Because just beyond that, I think we have one more section holding off a bunch of enemies, and then also the final boss after that point. I just gotta find the last thing I need to kill. This I'm not crazy about. I think, you know, once you get to that section, it could just be like a localized group of enemies that you need to kill for unlocking that specific wall. But yeah, like this, I feel like this we're just kind of like losing time now. Oh yeah, that was probably it. It was the last one that didn't spawn, and it's another reason why I didn't want to fight another enemy before we move on, because I kind of figured that might happen. Alright, back to this view. I think I have a little bit of health over here. Perfect. Yeah, it looks that was actually it. So I think we might be going to the boss now, maybe. It's about 20 minutes, so that's kind of where I was when I got to the boss the first time. But no, I think this is another section before the boss. Feels like there's still something left out there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that boomerang attack, whatever it is. It's assigned to the left bumper by default. That is so powerful. I gotta make you more. I gotta take advantage of that more. Lost a little bit of health and I'm down on any health packs. Okay, I see what I need to do now in the future. The next time I do this, if I end up dying here, they'll come in handy. But yeah, I absolutely need to save the pickups that are here for before going to the final boss. But yeah, there's nothing that you can upgrade right now. Shop is still, they still haven't set that up yet. We're getting a feel for the game. That's what we're here for. Behind my chest-high wall. The problem isn't really the boss itself. It's just when he starts bringing out hordes of bad guys. Oh, these guys are fast. Okay, yeah, so by default it's disabled. You can't use the time stuff here, which makes sense because it's a boss, but I just have like not a lot of great options facing all of these bad guys all at once. So this is gonna be a slog. There we go. I think the best thing I can do with these, because they get close and they could just damage you so easily, is hit them once and then dash away, create some space. But damn, they got me. Oh, they got me again. There's a barrel there. I could use that for some health, but I'm so worried about going over there. Hey, Chodu, thank you for the raid, buddy. Thank you very much. How's it going? How was your stream? Welcome, everybody. From Chodu's raid. My name is Master Stampede. I got into a playtest for a really cool twin-stick shooter indie game, and that's what we're showing off here today. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna need some upgrades to get through that, but the upgrade option is disabled for the time being. Got a fat PB and played Forza. Damn, 2021 Chodo is back. Very nice. GG on the PB, my friend. Very cool. What was the PB in? And welcome everybody. Oh, Ghost Runner, cool. I remember that game. That came out like what? 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Very nice. But yeah, my name is Master Stampede. I do a lot of random stuff. I do some racing games like Chodo too, but today's a special indie game. It's called 9 Rounds Rapid. If you like what you see, you can check it out in the pinned comment or pinned chat. I'm just gonna jump to level 2. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat the boss. The boss is fine. It's just those waves of enemies, man. But yeah, let me try the LMG. I didn't do that last time. There was like a distinct level up to the enemies in this section, so that's what we'll be on the lookout for. But yeah, I appreciate you rating. Hope you have a good night. I hope you like twin stick shooters. I guess it's a genre that I'm pretty familiar with and I enjoy a lot. Appreciate you mashing, hell yeah. That's what we're all about here, is the mashing. $5 a.m. Dude, I completely... I remember streaming until 5 a.m., so... No worries there. Thank you again for the raid. You be well and enjoy yourself some Forza, and... oh yeah, congratulations again on the PB. Guys, if you didn't check out Chodo, make sure to go do so. Friend of the stream. So yeah, the LMG is nice. For some reason, I think this is where I died last time. The wall got me kind of like stuck. But it's because you could kind of get like caught in this crevice. I need to advance, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, okay, this is... The like environments the environments are a little bit vague in some spots, so it can be kind of hard to tell where to go. But yeah, that was a staircase. These guys are annoying with their shields. They will actually bounce back some of the stuff that you send its way. Yeah, and at some point I'll probably also be jumping on Forza. Actually, next week I'm gonna probably go back to one stream a week for that week. And I'll probably be doing some NASCAR 25 because I haven't touched that in a while. If not, maybe iRacing. I'm not sure. I realized that if I don't do any more iRacing streams, I'm probably not going to end up doing it on my own, and then my sub is going to expire. But I might have to come back in July or June-ish again, because there's going to be a brand new track that I want to try out that's, you know, not going to be able to play it anywhere else. It's going to be the new San Diego street course, so I'll have to see if I will still have the sub by then or not, but I probably want to get in on that. The Chicago street course was really hard in iRacing, but maybe we'll get lucky and this one will be a little bit easier to pick up. It's so sad. The Chicago street course, whenever it comes up in NASCAR 25, the whole lobby clears. Nobody wants to play that level. Sadness. It's so good though. Everyone's wrong. It's so good. What was I gonna say? Wait, I'm actually getting a little bit further. Unfortunately, this game is in its earliest stages, so I had run into a couple of crashes, so we didn't get to see too much of level 2. This is now the furthest I've gone, but I'm liking that it feels different enough. All the enemies are different too. I appreciate, you know, the effort into giving variety for the gameplay, so that's good. Those are good. Those are good. The LMG is nice. I just saw something and it's gone. There it is. Yo, stop teleporting. Okay, I think I got it. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Oh, now I've kind of locked myself out. That's my bad. That was weird, because I couldn't really get through. Yes, here. That's cool. I like the way the floor comes up. It's there and it's not there. It's like a magic trick. This might be another spot where I die. You know, in retrospect, maybe I'm a little bit salty after the boss fight, but I think just given how many enemies they throw at you at once, they should probably consider giving players the ability to, like, you know, at least use a little bit of slowdown time. Level the playing field a bit. Okay, good. We got the rocket that I like. But I'm going to keep it with the LMG. This thing is great. This might be best gun in game. Shop. Because it's the playtest, the shop is still under construction, so they don't have that. Again, I think the velocity of the boss, probably you need some of those upgrades, you know, to get through it. I don't know if the playtest is kind of at like a fair difficulty for the first boss, at least not for me, in my opinion. This should be a shop area where you get some cool extras like health. Or maybe it's just the beginning again? Yeah, I think this is the beginning. Let's see. Yeah, this is... Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. This is the beginning. Do like this... the way that they handle the map. I'm surprised it's not lagging because, again, when I played Bonanza, that game had a similar type of map and it was kind of rough. So good to see here, no issues. You also get this one out of the way as well. Pincer was pretty good, but I think I'm on 3 weapons, so I'm gonna lose something. Shotgun. I feel like I could use the shotgun. The problem is you can't pick up the weapon back. They should change it so that when you swap to the next weapon, you can come back to the weapon that you previously had in case you know, change your mind. at least for like a limited time. A limited time? Yeah, because I found myself like going to the next weapon and then not really liking it. Yeah, this is currently unavailable. The other shop is currently unavailable as well. I actually think that maybe this is the shop area. So I might be lost a little bit. It is easy to get lost in this, I will have to admit. But now I think we're in the shop area. So it'll teleport me back here. Oops, that's what I meant to do. Oh, and then it disappears? Maybe, possibly. Grenade. Yeah, this game has a pretty sweet visual and a funky soundtrack to it. I like that. Something weird happened, I don't know. I like that not only did the game give me like a really good first impression when I just got to saw it for, yeah, I think I got to see it for like 2 seconds. But it's actually holding up very well. This is one of those situations where like I want this game out ASAP and I want to play it, but not really, because we want to, you know, obviously them to take their time and make everything right. But yeah, this is great so far. The difference between when I get codes for a game for YouTube channel and Twitch is like I'm kind of like encouraged to do multiple streams, so I will probably come back to this too. I'll probably also come back to anything else that I had in line, but I would definitely expect at least one more stream of this, if not more. And also, obviously, when the full game comes out, I would like to do like a full playthrough if I can, because game seems kind of hard. Seems kind of crushing difficulty for me thus far. But yeah, definitely expect some more of this too. And look at this, I'm actually able to get through a bit more of level 2, which is nice. I thought I was only going to be able to do like the first few minutes of it again. But we're good. Everything worked out. It was that sweet raid from Chodu that gave us the power to play uninterrupted. Now, uninterrupted is one thing, but playing without dying is a whole different story. Look at all this stuff. This is a bullet hell now. Look at all this stuff. Oh man. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we're a little bit ill-equipped with some of the base level stats and stuff. We gotta get our guys stronger for this fight. Hey, George, thank you for the three stream streak. Hard to say that real fast. 3 stream streak. Thank you, I appreciate the good luck. I think I'll need it. This game's kicking my butt. I'm salty about not finishing that boss. You know what? Before this game releases, I promise I will come back. I'll come back and I'll try to get that boss. We'll try to do it on stream together. We'll set little goals for us. When I used to do some of the more like involved, like, you know, high concept stuff with Two Stupid Gamers. That's me and my friend's YouTube channel. We used to have something called TSG Versus. I just really like the idea of like setting out for a gaming session with a specific goal. So doing this, another stream of this, with the goal of beating boss 1 and maybe even boss 2, if I could get through boss 1, would be a great idea sometime in the future. Because the camera was a little bit cut off, I actually couldn't tell how close I got, so I'm not sure if that's going to be like a tall order or I was just there, but I didn't hold out long enough, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this game. If you do, link is pinned on YouTube. I also left a comment. I don't think I pinned it though. I'm not sure if I know how to do that. Go check it out for yourself. See if you like it, or see if you like the info that's out available on it. I don't think a demo is available just yet. This is like a creator playtest, but I'm sure soon they'll put something out. It is in like an early stage, but it's like still really fleshed out for, you know, a game with only 2 levels at this time. If somebody just popped in randomly during the stream, I would not fault them for being like, oh, this game is like out, because it looks pretty complete already. Let's see if I can thread the needle. There we go. Look at that threading needle. That's what I thought until I told you. Yeah, they really did a great job visually with this. There's so many effects. The like sound effects are great. There are a lot of great options. Now, because this is the playtest, again, there's only 2 levels and we are limited, so like we can't upgrade abilities, which I think is definitely holding me back from doing better. But yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see if I can dash through this without getting hurt. Yes, I can. I like that. That's good. I like that. A dash should give you some invincibility in my mind. And I keep talking about how much I like the soundtrack and how impressed I was with like song choice and stuff. And it's like, but this is an early version of this game, and they don't even have like 2 tracks, 3 tracks. They clearly have a whole catalog, maybe even the full OST already, because we've heard at least like 8, 9, 10, a dozen songs throughout the course of this playthrough. Great, like random indie-ish and like kind of good electronic music for, you know, having a game, having some nice action moments for a game. I think these are actually blocking me from hitting them. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the fence to go down. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay. Again, sometimes the design is a little bit vague, so it's a little hard to tell, but for that we have the overworld map. I think I should probably go left. When in doubt, go left. Oh man, George C., I feel like we've talked about Formula 1 before, so I apologize if we haven't. I'm just misremembering, because I know Berselli, you know, hangs out here from time to time and he talks to me about Formula 1, but they just announced that for the upcoming San Diego Street Course race in NASCAR, which is a brand new thing, they're gonna have Kevin Magnussen, which I think is pretty sweet. I thought it was gonna be Max Verstappen, because I had a good feeling we were gonna get a Formula 1 guy in there. I had a really good feeling that was gonna happen. I just, for some reason, my mind immediately went to, oh my god, they're gonna get Max, aren't they? But no, it's Kevin Magnussen, which is still really cool. I didn't know though, it sounds like he's not with Formula 1 anymore. Sounds like now he's doing some other series, but yeah, he's gonna come to NASCAR. I think that's pretty cool. Just for one race, but you know, that's how they do it. It's like a guest thing. I guess like a bit of a collab. I want to see more collabs in racing. Get that a lot in the gaming content creator sphere. I want that more in and racing. I think it's a really cool idea to explore. I think I'm officially lost. I might be able to teleport somewhere worthwhile here, or is it... no, that's just the shop again. God, I feel like I should go for the boss fight here. I might be a ways away, though. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to hit up the developer afterwards, because it was just something with the review program that I got to follow up with them. But I also want to join their Discord. I'm pretty sure they have one because it said so in the menu. I just want to report a couple of things, give them my feedback. Like the thing with like these review code promotions too is it's not just like, hey, give a content creator a game and give them some content, but it's, or like opportunities to make content. It's also like I like this and I want this to be better and like improved, and I want to give my feedback and just tell them about any bugs I encountered and stuff. And like, yeah, this is awesome. I love doing this. Okay, I think we might be, yes, okay, we're actually at the second boss fight. That's pretty cool. Yeah, K-Mag left Haas when his contract expired. My friend was in a lobby with Kimmy Antonelli though. They were doing Super Formula and Kimmy finished with a 40-second lead. Yeah, not really surprised about that. My favorite driver right now, Shane Van Gisbergen. I heard that he does lobbies in iRacing from... There's a streamer, I'm blanking on her name, but sometimes I rate into her because her streams are really cool. She does like iRacing. I saw her on Forza and stuff. She's like on a bigger side of a content creator, and she mentioned that like, oh, SVG was doing this thing in iRacing, like open lobby with folks, and it was really great. I'm like, damn, I wish I knew about that. It might have been when I was on my downtime with iRacing, but damn, I would have loved to get in on that. If we get a chance to rate her tonight, maybe I'll ask about what that was like too. But yeah, oh man, okay. The game crashed. I think I'm gonna leave it at that because we hit about 3 hours on the stream. I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually end out the stream. But yeah, the game is called 9 Rounds Rapid. It's by Southerly West Games, Westerly South Game. Southwesterly Games. I definitely recommend everybody check it out. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit follow and all that stuff, and catch me on the next stream, which will be next week. I'm gonna be hopping over to some more race wheel stuff, so let me just go find somebody to stream. But yeah, that was great. I definitely have a lot of feedback to share. I'm looking forward to watching the development of this game as we go on, and yeah, that's basically been it for me. Thank you again, Choto, for the raid. And I'm going to throw it over to... Oh, this is a good one. Oh, man. Okay. It looks like Eris is playing Castlevania, and this is a first playthrough, so that's going to be great. Castlevania is always a good time. Symphony of the Night, one of the best Castlevania games. Check it out. Stick around for the raid, and I'll be back next week. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you again to Southwesterly. I appreciate the opportunity to cover the game. You will definitely see more of it. Go wishlist it on Steam, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Probably gonna go do GT3 at Spa. Nice. Have fun with that, George C. Good luck. Thank you again for coming out. I greatly appreciate everybody. Greatly appreciate the support. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.